and welcome back to the channel, guys. This is season 47 and this is episode 71. We've reached that time of the season where it's time for the season review. So I'm all dressed up. I've got a meeting with the board and Players Awards afterwards. So let's get into it. So season 47. We are going to go through some key figures and some highlights before we go to the board meeting. So here we go. So if you look at the red box, then you can see that last year's rankings, you can see that Andy P, the manager, was 181. Well, fast forward a season and you can see that we are ranked 84. Wow, what a change. So really pleased with that. Obviously we made a lot of progress. And then if you have a look at the club rankings, then you can see on the left just about that Runnymede Rangers were 173, and if you look at them now, 91. So smashed it this year. So really pleased with those figures. Hopefully the board will be as well. And also season 47, we set some new records. So this is our all-time Runnymede Rangers record sheet, and look at this. Longest league winning sequence, 22. Okay, so basically, what's that? Half the season? And also longest league unbeaten sequence, 32. So obviously wins and draws. So that's a majority of the season. So yeah, we've had it really cushy in the Liga, and yeah, we've been able to set new records. Look at that, highest IAG Super Cup round was round 6. So obviously we got to round 6 this year, so that's all good news. And another record we set was highest attendance. So this was in the Intercup in the quarter-final stage. We lost this game, but we got the highest attendance that we've recorded, 23,383. And highest transfer fee received. So this was for our wonder kid Drengerson. Yeah, we got paid 67.3 million. Yeah, as a transfer fee to get him off our hands. So quite a record breaking. Yeah. Roy Castle would be pleased. Cool. And yeah, so performance highlights. So season 47, so the Liga, we finished second in the division. We finished first the season before, but Aardvark was a stern opponent, and congratulations to him, to Radev. He gets obviously promoted with us, but he took division champs. League Cup round 2, and we got to round 2 last season, so no improvement there. IAG Cup, yeah, round 6, round 5 last season, so 1 round improvement. Intercup got to the quarterfinals. Yeah, we got beat again. We got to the final the year before, which we got beaten in the final. And obviously the friendly QE2 Cup, we managed to get to the Orb final, but Manamar AFC made sure we didn't get our hands on that little gold kettlebell. So what else have we done? Well, financials, always an important thing, and always what the board want to know. So we have got 11. No, well, let's start at the top. Income 78 million, expenses 72 million. We've got a balance of funds, usable funds of 11,829,000, and we've made about 5.5 million profit. So that's all good. Also, we've managed to put ticket prices, because obviously the more games you win, and we're talking about that unbeaten streak, so the more games you win, the more people want to come to your stadium. So we were able to increase ticket prices from 22 at the start of the season to 28. So if we got a 10,000 crowd, that means 200k for a home game at the start of the season, and we were able to get 280k 100k at home by the final game of the season. So all good. And look at this. Look, 2 stand developments. They cost 28 million, but we had to get rid of some of that Drenson money because it would have got taxed. So we've spent 28 million and we are getting 2 stands built. They are over a third of the way built, which is going to give us an increase in capacity of 8,000, which is basically another 80% on what we've got. So hopefully that'll be ready next season, but it won't be ready till the later part. But yeah, all looking good. We're in the green financially, so what a good season. Right, let's talk about new players. So, transfer market, we picked up, using that Drenson money, to Porkov for 16 mil and Akinkawan for 16.75. So, Porkov was a centre-back that we badly needed because we struggled in the youth academy to get any and on the transfer market early on. And Kinkawon is an attacking midfielder, so it just gives us that bite or extra support for the strikers. And from the youth academy as well, obviously there's Drenson mentioned, so he was the goalkeeper. I think he had 96 skills, so we managed to sell him. And in the squad still, we've got Monican, who's a midfielder, do well, Canafilo and Enziogwu, who basically joined at the same time for the youth academy, and they are progressing well. And here's the state of our youth academy at the moment. So we've got 6 players in there. Here is the most. He's got 80, so he's a midfielder. Then we've got 76, 65, 64, yeah, all the way down to 60. So looking good on the player front. Cool. So now this is the dreaded board meeting. I got slated last season, but I'm going into this one really confident. So back in my position, and let's meet Bouchard and the rest of the suits. So here we go. So board rating from last season has not changed. It's fluctuated from, I don't know, 24 up to 26 and then back to 25. So basically it stayed the same. But I've done a lot better in my targets. And the board are trusting me even more because I've got maximum squad size of 30 now and maximum staff size of 13. Now, here's the targets that they set here. And let's go through them one by one just to see how I've done. So, club rating. Currently it's 5,002. So we got 67% progress in that one. We were so close to that Levi number of 5501. We're about 200 away. But then we let some results slip in the last few matches, and that cost us dearly. We were below 5,000 yesterday, but 67% of that target. I don't think it's that bad. We did have 100% at one point. Club ranking, look at that. So our club, they wanted us to get 156. We smashed that 93. So no problems there. Average staff rating, so we managed to obviously get over 4,501 and recruit all our staff from 30s. Almost all to 40s. I think there's one that's still 37. So we've got 60% for that, which compared to last season, I got 0. So 60's quite a good improvement. Average player rating. Currently 52. They wanted us to get to 57 from 47. So we're halfway there, 50. But with those new signings and new promotions from the youth academy, then automatically average player rating is going to drop. So that's what you get for blooded in new youth additions, and also young talent for the for the transfer markets. Obviously, the 2 we talked about. Okay, so here we go. So this is more the performance side. So this is my bag, and looking at minimum wins required. They wanted us to get 18, smashed it halfway through the season. So we got 33. Yeah, so we smashed that. Maximum defeats. I don't really get this one. I think, yeah, obviously 96 is a good number. So, yeah, we only got defeated once. So that's good. Minimum points required. 65. Is that it? Boom, 103. So that is 100%. Yeah, last season we scored 109, but Aardvark, yeah, they took a couple of points from us, and in our dodgy patch in the last few games, yeah, we dropped some points. So that counts for that. League position 12th, really? 12th. That might be realistic next season, and obviously they'll set us targets in a couple of days for the new season. But we smashed it. So league position 2. So 100% for that. And the German Cup round, yeah, we always seem to meet good teams or really strong teams early on. So 67% of that field, they want us to get to round 3. We dipped out at round 2. And of course, IG Super Cup, they set round 6. We got to round 6. Boom. So that's 100. So I feel really good coming out of that board meeting. Obviously, my board rate is still 25. So Bouchard, I've come to a conclusion. You can never please him. So yeah, moving swiftly on, and this is the stuff that I do like. It's the season 47 Runnymede Rangers Player Awards. So the categories are. Let me move myself out of the way. So it's Golden Glove, obviously for the best goalkeeper. Defensive Rock for the best defender with the most clean sheets. Maestro, so that's the player with the most assists. Golden Boot is obviously top scorer. Player of the Year, that's anyone can win. That's basically the most man of the matches and most improved player. So obviously youngsters can win that one. So let's go through it. And Golden Glove was awarded to Adeyemi. So Adeyemi, 26 appearances, 17 clean sheets, 81 saves. So a marvellous record for our number one goalie. He's getting on a bit now. Yeah, he's past 30. More heading towards 31, 32. Cool. So our defensive rock. Where is our defensive rock? There he is. Michael Vaughan, 36 appearances, 22 clean sheets. So almost, yes, 66% of the time that he played, he got a clean sheet. So fantastic. Right, midfield. Well, it might not be midfield. Who's the maestro that got the most assists? It was a midfielder, yeah. It was Annie Morshan. So 33 appearances, 19 assists. So that's almost two-thirds as well. So yeah, fantastic. Really good, yeah, assist player. And Golden Boot. So who was the top scorer in season 47? That man, Romero. So he's 28 appearances, 27 goals. So not quite his usual standard of 1 goal per game or over 1 goal per game, but not a shabby target that he reached. But he was heavily rotated. Yeah, he's a bit prone to yellow cards and stuff. And Player of the Year. So the player that got most man of the matches, Annie Morshan. Fantastic. Yeah, Olentiji, he's the club captain, but Annie Morshan, he gains the captain armband when Olentiji isn't playing. But look at that, 33 appearances, 9 man of the matches. So nearly a third of the times he plays, he gets man of the match. And finally, most improved player goes to Callum Monaghan. So we've used him 9 times, but his skill, I know his experience is still increasing, but his skill has gone from 10 when we got him from the youth academy, and he's now 29. That's a massive 19 change. So well done on Callum, and hopefully, yeah, it's more of that to come in season 48. Cool. So the last bit is managers' thoughts. So let me make it nice and big. Okay, season 47. What a ride it's been. Yeah, we knew Yeah, we're still obviously the Liga is still in your development sort of phase. It's that sort of division, but I think season 47 we've progressed a lot financially. You've seen the pounds and pence. The players are doing good. The infrastructure's improving. Like, can you imagine that 80% improvement on our attendance next season once those two stands are built? And yeah, we've had some great quality from the youth academy. So obviously that's a money generating sort of side of it, and it all feeds into the mechanics of it's a goal. So yeah, gutted we didn't get the Levite effect number. Yeah, it would have been good to hit that 5501, but we didn't quite make it. Yeah, the planets didn't align for us to get it, but hopefully we'll go for it next season. So I'm ignoring the board because I think I'm worth more than 25 out of 100. But yeah, we've had a fantastic season. Obviously in the league, got to the quarters in the Intercup, and yeah, we've got obviously promotion into the next season. And yeah, we look forward to a harder sort of struggle with the teams that we're going to be up against. Really enjoyed the QE2 Cup. So that was good. That was opportunities to sharpen the tactics and play against teams, the big boys, to see how we would fare. Yeah, so that was really good experience, and yeah, I'll look back on season 47 with fondness. But it's all eyes to the IAG Cup final, which is going to play out tomorrow. So I'm going to drop a video for that one. So make sure that yeah, you watch that because that should be exciting stuff. Cool, guys. Thank you very much for being with us all through season 47. Yeah, any comments on how you think the season's gone for Runnymede Rangers? Stick it down in the comments. And while you're down there, smash the like, subscribe, and as always, don't just tune in, join in on itsagol.org. Thanks for watching.